Hello, it's me again, Michael. Uh, hmm. I really don't have much of a topic today. It's kind of wet and nasty outside for the most part. So, I'm just kind of chilling out up here in the cab for a bit, enjoying the somewhat warmer weather after a brief stint of very cold days. What was kind of on my mind, mostly, was something more personal, frankly. I hope you don't mind if I talk about myself, considering I'm the only person here staring into a camera at the moment. I realized recently that I have a very specific habit of speaking faster than I think. So I have a fat mouth, first of all. I talk a lot, sometimes too much, about too many things. And I also find that I frequently speak before I fully thought out what I'm gonna say. And so when I inevitably do say something, it often doesn't either doesn't come out the way I want it to, or it sometimes will come out sometimes I'll say something completely different than what I meant to say. Of course, it also would imply that I tend to speak the truth too quickly about myself, or from my own point of view. And so that can get me into trouble at times. I suppose greater moderation in my ability to think before I speak may be very valuable. But I really can't say that for certain. I have a really hard time telling. It's hard to see from the inside out whether I should alter that trait or not. I'm not even sure if, you know, generally promoting to myself the idea of silence, like altering my communicative function, like the way I generally talk and communicate with people, is worth it. I'm not sure if there's more trade-offs in being silent but not necessarily always exactly honest about everything, or still quite talkative and always way too honest about everything, and also prone to brash statements or prone to brash outbursts. I tend to be pretty bombastic as it is, but I'm just trying to figure out and find a new sort of equilibrium point. I'm not really sure where to go. I picked up a new kind of personal philosophy lately, and so there's a few things I've been trying to alter, kind of turning and tuning knobs and dials here and there on my personality and on the way I act and the things I think and do. And it's sometimes challenging to know just where to put the settings. So I don't know. It's an ongoing experiment. I just kind of want to get that off my chest. And I figure that's all I had to say. Sorry if this was terribly boring or perhaps an exercise in narcissism. Uh, I will admit to some degree of narcissistic activity from time to time. Uh, I'm definitely quite self-centered, but I suppose uh, that's something I can alter as well. But it's really difficult to be not self-centered since I'm the only point of view I actually have, and pretty much all other points of view would be vicarious. I can't really live life through anyone else's eyes at the moment. Maybe one day, but for now, that's just not something I can physically do. Well, anyways, thanks for listening if you stuck around this long, and feel free to leave something in the comments if it's insightful, or just to leave a trolly thing, or maybe be critical or something. Whatever you want. Just, you know, say anything you like. It's the internet. See ya. Have a nice day.